Hi everyone, welcome to your reading for Aquarius. So these messages are going to be directed towards those sober souls, those on the spiritual path to recovery, and those that are seeking a way to change their behaviors. And we're going to be using the spiritual principles of recovery. And I've also got a little bit of notes on your astrological sign to kind of help guide you with your shadow traits and your light traits based off of your astrology to just kind of help you figure out how you want to be able to move forward on your spiritual recovery path. So definitely thank you so much for watching and thank you for subscribing. Let's start with your major arcana card. Yours is the Star, and it goes right along with your astrological elements. Your element is air. Your ruling planets are Uranus and Saturn. You're a visionary, you're independent, you're humanitarian, intuitive, forward thinking. Some of your shadow traits are emotionally detached, unpredictable, rebellious, stubborn. Hi, I'm a Taurus. I'm also stubborn. Difficulty asking for help. Same. Resists structured programs, craves freedom but needs grounding. So through the reading, we will refer to the spiritual principles for recovery. But we're going to take a look at the general energy that you're in right now and just kind of refer to each one of the principles to kind of guide us on our journey through the reading today. So let's go ahead and get started. What is the general energy today for Capricorn? Oops, I apologize for Aquarius. Capricorn was before this one for Aquarius. All right. Nine of Swords. I transform worries into stepping stones for growth. Absolutely. Worries into stepping stones for growth. All right, so let's take a look. So we're going to use the Manifestation Tarot deck. And if we need to use a clarifying deck, we're going to use the Rider-Waite deck. So let's take a look at your current energy. Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Star. There you are. Temperance, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups, Judgment, Four of Cups, Death, the Hanged Man, and the King of Wands. All right, so let's take a look at your general energy right now. So incorporating the principles, surrender is the first one. You have a choice. So Five of Pentacles right now is asking you to make a choice. It literally says, I open the door to new opportunities. Those new opportunities do happen when you surrender. You surrender to the opportunities. You surrender to, typically the Five of Pentacles is a card when one's calling themselves out negatively. And we don't need to do that. We need to have those little reminders of being positive towards ourselves. And that's when we surrender those thoughts to our higher selves, to God, to whomever it is that we resonate with. So just surrender those thoughts and open the doors to new opportunities. And it looks like you have a choice coming up here. So you have the Two of Cups. I cherish the bonds I form. And that goes right along with the second principle, which is light. When you cherish the bonds that you form, that is when your light is bright and you can share your light with others. And the Star, it's you. And it goes into the third principle, which is trust. And it says, I am inspired. And just this energy alone, this beginning energy, really does feel very inspiring. Two of Cups, you have a choice to make, and you're going to make it from your heart. And that's why you cherish the bonds that you form. And that's why it goes along with the light, because once your light does start to shine bright, you're able to be the Star. You're able to be yourself, is literally what I'm hearing, is they're able to be themselves. So if we take a look at Temperance, I create harmony. And that goes with bravery. And when you do create that harmony in your life, that is when you do start to feel brave. As we're on our path of sobriety and on our spiritual path of recovery, we do need to be brave. We need to be brave with ourselves and our decisions. and the way that we feel about situations, because this is what you're doing right here. 10 of Pentacles. I am building a lasting legacy of wealth and well-being. Everything is connected. When you are focused on your well-being, you have a wealth of everything, an abundance of everything, and you're creating that right now. And Queen of Wands, confidence and warmth radiate from me. Absolutely. I mean, your first two rows are nothing but confidence and warmth and wealth, a wealth of friendships and family. And so this is card number 6, and that goes with timing. What part of my journey is unfolding slowly for a reason? And that's that confidence. We have to earn that confidence through sobriety, through the path of spiritual recovery. That is what we're literally doing on this journey. And I mean, you have, when you look, I know, and I apologize, you can't see everything the way that I can see it. It's literally like a transformation. You have your 5 of Pentacles, your Temperance, and then right now you have in this third row, 10 of Cups. I am surrounded by love and contentment. It really feels like with the energy for Aquarius right now, especially with your first card, your general energy card of the 9 of Swords, that you're transferring worries into stepping stones for growth. I mean, the cards are so loud right now with that growth direction, and then you're coming from a place of light and love, and this is your gift, and you know your destiny. You have the Judgment card right here after your 10 of Cups, which just really shows you're on the right path. And so if we look and refer to our spiritual growth principles, grace and readiness, connection, alignment, devotion, offering, it's all right here. And it feels like that is the energy, the current energy that you're in right now. So after we go from the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment and balance, judgment, you know what you want to do and you know your destiny. 4 of Cups, I am open to new possibilities, and that is amazing. 4 of Cups, the typical Rider-Waite card has 3 cups and then the divine gifting another cup to the person, but they're looking at that situation as if they've been there before and it hasn't worked. And it feels like this energy is completely different for you right now. Whatever space you're in, Aquarius, it is a fantastic space. Like, I feel good. I feel light. And then we go up to your, I always call this like messages from your future self. You're transforming. You are embracing the transformation. It says, I embrace new beginnings. Absolutely. I mean, the way it transitions from a little bit of 5 of Pentacles energy and that 2 of Cups and your star, and then you just slowly start really kind of doing the work for yourself through the spiritual path of sobriety. Just looking at this row being alignment, devotion, and offering, your alignment is that rebirth and transformation. You have the Hanged Man, which we all know is taking that time to pause. It says, I am enlightened. And that devotion, what practice or boundary will nourish my long-term healing? My favorite part of this card, the Hanged Man, is when it takes you into that pause moment. Take the time to pause, reflect, and move forward. Because then you have the King of Wands. And your message from the King of Wands is, I wield the power of leadership and wisdom. And that is our gift, right? That is our gift for spiritual sobriety, spiritual recovery, is once we are in it, that's our gift to others, is to help everyone that we can with the gift that we were given. And so it really feels like this has probably been the best energy reading that I've done yet, with looking at the astrology for each of the signs, knowing that your strengths to heal are channeling your wisdom and thinking into the future, using your community to help you grow and as a source of strength, grounding techniques to balance mental energy, using breath work and journaling to explore your emotions safely. And I really feel like you have the 10 of Cups here, you have the 10 of Pentacles here, and it feels like you are really growing that emotional stability that you need in sobriety. And then you're ending the reading with the King of Wands, which is, I mean, look at the picture. If you can look at the picture and see the smile on his face, that's where you're at inside. Some days we don't feel that way, but others on this path, we can feel that more often than we used to. And that's the gift. All of this today really just feels like you are in a gifted place on your spiritual path. So bravo. I'm super happy for you for that. Again, got to be the best energy I've felt for any of the 11 readings that I've done so far. We're going to go ahead and use this oracle deck just to get another message from the divine. But I really feel like you're definitely on the right path. Every one of the cards has nothing but positivity, every single one of them. So that's absolutely fantastic. I love that for you. Dragonfly spirit, shift your way of thinking and tackle the issue from a different angle. That is literally what we're doing when we're in sobriety and we're on our spiritual path to recovery. And lighthouse, you are a light that can't be hidden. So don't ever dim it for anyone. Absolutely. So let's take a look at these. Oop, that's better. All right. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I hope this helps in some way. Until the next video, take care and have a great day.